Hi, everyone out in YouTube land and Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, YouTube. Welcome. This is Sandra, aka Simply Love, and thank you for tuning into my channel. I am here to do April's 2016 love reading, and this is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. It's the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. I did the best I could on that one. But anywho, we know that I am an Aquarius, and I love being an Aquarius, an air sign. We are futuristic. We think far, far ahead of our time. I'm just giving you a little bit of our blueprint. We're not, totally to everybody has a blueprint. That's why you're born in a sign, different time, different day, different year, things like that. It's just a basic blueprint, just like, the world is a basic blueprint of it. But you really do your research on who you really are spiritually, but as far as who you are, made up to be, and what you're designed to be to carry out your spiritual journey here on earth is through your astrological sign. It gives just a basic blueprint of who you are, and where you need to be, what you can do, what your capabilities are on this earth, what your natural things that you stick to in that individual sign, in that sign category. It's just a blueprint. That's all it is. It doesn't make that person, who they are, because they may not live up to all the potentials that they do have in their sign. But everybody has a sign, a blueprint. Individual blueprint comes from the spirituality part of it. You have to bring out those attributes that's been given to you by the heavens and the stars and the universe, and that's all spiritual. That's all what's inside. You have to go inside and seek that through your third eye. And someone gave me this little head gadget here. I'm having problems keeping it the way it's supposed to be, but nothing stays the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to fit like right here where your third eye is, and I like to kind of move. You can feel the energy when just right here in between your two eyebrows is your third eye. It's always open, but you have to like kind of awaken it. You know what I mean? Let it know that that you want to see through it, that you want to see clearly, you want to see visions, you want to see the future, you want to have discernment, which we do have. You want to have empathic abilities, but you want to know how to be trained to use those things in order to protect yourself from getting other people's energy that is negative, um, or stay away from negative people. Um, uh, especially with doing being a spiritual angel or a spiritual advisor, as myself and others, we have to constantly stay protected. We have to constantly stay connected with the Most High and the angel guides to direct us, and show us different things, to be able to see in the future, and then take that information and give it to you guys, so you guys can fly high too, like an eagle. It's all about protection against the evil entities, the seduction, the temptations of things that that aren't good for you, but you just go with what the flesh says. You have to be in control of this flesh. This flesh doesn't control you, you control it. So you need to have the power of the spirit in order to do that, in order to master that. We've been raised by a matrix system, full of lies, deceit, and we have to wake up to that. And that's all you have to do is go inside and find it spiritually, or consult with a spiritual advisor, and they will, teach you how and show you how to be in touch with spirit more or less than your flesh. Your flesh is nothing. It's not going to last forever. It's only here for a moment. You're here to do a good deed in other people's, not just your own, but other people's lives as well. You're here to set an example. You're here for experiences, good or bad, and act on it and not be afraid of anything. You're not supposed to fear nothing. There's nothing to fear. Fear is just a word, and fear, or whatever they think fear, or whatever they want you to think fear is, to fear something that is not even there. It's not even realistic. It's just an illusion. Okay. And I'll get into that in another video and tell you about all this stuff that since I've been moon gazing. And I'm not in my ear, I'm in the back of my ear. Okay. So I don't want y'all to think I'm playing around with my ear, put my finger in my ear. I don't do stuff like that. I'll just go get a Q-tip. But I'm in back of it, with this hair in my way like this. So, okay, excuse me for all that. But don't think I've been digging in my ear and then touching cards and all that. No, I was in the back with this hair stuff. Okay, so we're here doing for Aquarius. My girls, my guys, futuristic people, far, far ahead of their time, ready and waiting and willing. We got to be ahead. We got to keep it moving. We got to go farther we have to go where no man has never been before. That's Aquarius for you. And we're strange people. When people find it, they don't really want too much to do with us. And you know what? We don't even really care, because we basically a one-ring circus, just like Libras are, just like most air signs are. We're one-ring circus. We do our own thing. We don't care about what nobody else say. But listen, long as it benefits us and benefits whoever has the eyes to hear and the ears to see, it's okay. All right. So I got my little third eye trinket on that somebody sent to me. I don't think I have it on right, but that's okay, as long as I got it on and it's where it's supposed to be. It might be moving all over the place. I don't know. I ain't trying to be cute. This is just a gift, and they know who they are, and I want to thank you so much for it. I really appreciate it, and it has been helping me my stargaze and opening my third eye. I've been seeing so much stuff. It's absolutely crazy. I ain't scared of it or nothing. It's just been revealing things to me, and I know what to do when they come, period, point blank. It's it's crazy, but I love it. There's so much stuff coming on. If you're not subscribed to Simply Love, subscribe, because there's going to be some big things happening coming here in the future for you guys. You guys are going to have fun. We're all going to have fun. We're going to be laughing. We're going to be crying. We're going to be changing our ways. We're going to be talking about our past. We're going to be talking about your childhood things that may and this is all going to be going along with healing. We're going to go through a healing process. I believe I'm going to call it Simply To Me and You. That's what I think I'm going to call it, because it's going to be more of a discussion panel type of situation. But that's another video. I'll let you all know. I got all this stuff written down that was shown to me and told to me, but I have to take my time and do one thing at a time, or else I get overwhelmed and may get disappointed and not do. They're stressing. Take my time, but I'm so excited about it that I can't wait for it to start. First of all, let me give you the cards. Anna K. Tarot, my favorite, and that's another thing. I'm going to have my own tarot cards out. Made them myself, okay? What else am I reading? Oh, here we are. Angel Gods of Goddesses cards, okay? One from there, Oracle cards, and then we're going to have an Oracle card, Saints and Angels Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. One from there, and then we're going to have a bonus card with Alphabet for Lovers, okay? And I got these from Germany. I paid a pretty penny for them. They were well worth it. They're covered in they're in a satch of purple, which brings power. That means power. Purple is power, and the power in these cards are awesome. I mean, awesome. So I keep them in here and I shuffle them in here, shuffle them around as much as I can. And so I don't, exude the power out of them. I can't hardly shuffle them because they're shaped like little hearts. I think there's about 78 of these little cards in here that has different little meanings on them. And it resonates with the reading as well. So it all goes together. This is be your bonus card at the end. Okay, Aquarius? Thank you so much. I already pre-shuffled everything, prayed over the cards. Said my little done my little meditation, and now we're going to be on with the reading for Aquarius for the month of April 2016. We're going to start at the beginning here. Okay, Aquarius, the first thing I'm looking at is the Six of Swords, and that's just saying to me around the first week of April, maybe the last week of March into the first week of April, this is happening. It's like you're moving. Some of you Aquariuses are going to be moving from one area to another, to one state to another, to one country to another, over water, overseas, something of that nature. You're moving forward. You're moving on. You're moving. Some of you Aquarius are moving from waters that were kind of choppy and kind of like a little rough into smoother waters. You're moving ahead. You take all those swords that's in the, excuse me, all those swords that you see her carrying on her back or her experiences, things that she learned, he or she, it depends on who's watching the video. It is general, so I'm not talking about all you Aquarius. This is only for some. Those are his or her experiences that she had on her rough ride here that she was on. She's taken those experiences, put them in her backpack, and carry them along to her as a memory of not to do this again. Whatever, you Aquariuses, male or females, have been through, you're going to remember that and hold it as a life lesson that you want to move forward. You don't want to stay stuck in the past. You don't want to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. You want to learn from them. So that's why you're moving from, these rough waters, and you're going to sail on and move forward to more calmer waters. See the rough waters right in here where they're at, where she's at now, or he's at. But if you look out into the future there, or out into the ocean, it's just calmness and cool. And that's where you're on your way to. Believe in your dreams, please. Believe in your dreams. Please do that, people. Believe in your dreams. I got my little crystal here, okay, just in case I see something coming out of there. I seen something in one of my readings today that came out, and it was really, I don't know, I forget which one it was, Leo or somebody. I seen something in there. It was, every time I touched one of the cards, there was one card that was trying to get at me, and it was like flashing a light in there. So I use them in my readings. A seashell, the black rock, an onyx rock or something like that, that is, and then like a little white pearl rock here. All for the energies. We're capturing the energies of these full moons and things like that. That's going to give us all kind of energies from these cards. Yes, it's going to be, and for some of you Aquariuses, you're going to actually pick up and move into like another home, another area, another place, closer to family members, closer to, you might even be moving with someone, also some of you Aquariuses. You're thinking about moving. You maybe even move out of someone, somewhere with somebody, because this rough seas could have been with somebody. The rough waters may have came with, you leaving, packing up your stuff because of a relationship. Okay. And I'm also feeling like, you got the Ace of Cups here. Which, it's a major arcana card. So this outweighs things. We got an ace here. And I'm going to tell you what, we got another ace side by side, two aces. And that's awesome. And that's really awesome. So you got the Ace of Cups here. And Cups is mainly water. Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, and that involves in your feeling, your creativity, and the unconscious mind. Like it's like the emotions takes over. If you let the emotions, if it's just emotions only, they really can take over how you feel. It could talk about, the Ace of Cups is talking about love here. It's talking about, some of you Aquarius is, you love somebody. There's somebody out there that you love. They might not, they're not around. Whoever it is that you love and care about and thinking about right now, they're not around. Some of you Aquariuses are thinking about love and wanting to be in love. You have all you want. I mean, you're secure. There's nothing that you want. You're peaceful. You're at a peaceful place in your spirit, in your mind, in your body and spirit. You're at a peaceful place. It's not that you're worried about it or anything. You know it's coming. Some of you Aquarius out there, you already know it's coming through your intuitive and through your visions and your dreams. You already see it coming. And so you're pretty, if you see this lady or man here, depending on who's watching the video, they're pretty content. They're just sitting there, their cup is full. There's no problems, nothing going on around them. The light, everything is yellow. That means, the sun is shining down on you. Everything's at peace. There's peace all around you. You don't have to worry about trouble. The waters are smooth. Even there's some snow right here, but that's smooth too. I mean, it's like the Ace of Cups is nothing but love. Your cup is overflowing. Look at this. Your cup is overflowing, Aquarius. It's nothing there's no needs or wants. Your cup is overflowing, okay? Coming around the first week of April. You're going to experience this overflowing of love. It could be for yourself. It could be just for you. This overflowing of love, like you feel like your cup is filling up endlessly and effortlessly. Like you don't have to hardly do anything to have this cup is overflowing. Mad love for something, for yourself or for someone else. There's definitely somebody some of you Aquariuses are thinking about, but they're just not around, or maybe even hoping for the love that you've been waiting for a long time. You're waiting for that ship to come in, and it's coming. You know it is. That's why it's backed up by the Ace of Swords. Two major arcana cards together. That's some heavyweight stuff. That's some heavy duty stuff with two aces together. An Ace of Cups, which means emotions, and the Ace of Swords, which means mental. So it's going to be a mental and an emotional fulfillment here with someone. That's what you got right here for some of you Aquariuses out there. A mental and emotional stable relationship. It's like you finally cut through all the bullshit. Look how yellow both these cards are yellow. And they're both aces. They're both speak over any of the cards in the deck. These two right here are major arcana cards. Side by side, okay? It is supposed to be like this. I'm sorry. Okay. You being content and happy and pretty fulfilled. Your cup is running over. You're not even dipping your cup in the water. It's just like running over. It's like effortlessly. Things are coming to you effortlessly. Love is coming to you effortlessly. And you're not even worried about it because you're very content and happy. You learn, a lot of you Aquariuses learn to love yourself. You learn to speak out about things that you don't feel comfortable with. You've learned to cut out the bullshit and be real and keep it real when it comes to love, relationships, things like that nature. You learn to cut out the bullshit, and you're making it, and you're going to be fulfilled because this one's emotion, is the cups. You're going to be fulfilled in love emotionally and mentally. You're going to be stimulated emotionally, mentally and emotionally stimulated, okay? For a lot of you Aquariuses out there that are thinking of someone from the past, or thinking of someone you're thinking, some of you are thinking somebody from the past that you're still wondering about, or maybe even waiting for a lot of love. Your cup is running over, but I'm looking back where the snow and all that stuff was, which was in another time and period, because where you're sitting at, there's no snow at all. So I'm looking at this part as being the past, where it probably was in a relationship, and it probably was an emotional relationship, but that other part, or the partner you were with, was cold. You know, they seemed cold or acted cold towards you, showed no emotions, made you feel a little bit insecure, like, you know, like you wasn't nothing, you didn't deserve love, things like that. This was manipulation going on with a partner from the past, and that really took you through, some of you Aquariuses, through a loop, male and females in this instance, okay? That's why you moved away from these choppy waters onto calmer seas. You do think about the past sometimes. You know, you were you really was emotionally attached, because you really thought that this was some kind of soulmate. You thought that, you know, you had a lot of in common, did have a lot in common, but this other person just wasn't ready. They wasn't ready, and it seemed, and they're repetitive on this type of thing. They rather jump from one relationship to other than to deal with themselves and wearing the mask that they wear. Okay, so you were in the middle of that situation. So it's in the past. Look forward to the future. Your cup runneth over. You have nothing to worry about. Looks like you're content whether you have it or not. Really, you're very content. You're very happy. And some of you are, you know, glad that you know, kind of let the past go. You know, it comes riding up there every once in a while, because hey, that's just natural, that's just life. But you're content where you are right now. You're calm, you're cool, you're collective, and everything is going your way. Your cups is overflowing. Along with the Ace of Swords, two aces together is major changes in some of you Aquarius' life out there. Major, male and female, just major changes. Let me put this thing down. You have to look at me all the time. And you're starting to speak up for yourself. You're not tolerating the things that you used to tolerate when it comes to relationships with someone or some people, especially relationships, because it's a love reading. You're not tolerating the bull crap no more. You know, those days are over with. Whatever's on your mind, if they're not treating you the way you need to be treated, you're not getting whatever you want out of the relationship, you're going to cut it. You're going to cut it off. You got your sword up and you're ready. You're protecting your heart this time. Because if you notice that her hand is up, that's the side that the heart is on, meaning protecting. And then she's got the sword up, to where if you come too close to her and you're bullshitting around with her, she's going to take that sword and cut your head off. That's what the Ace of Swords is all about, okay? And it's all about victory and victory and winning, accomplishment, contentment, just all around achievement is with the Ace of Swords. It's an all around achievement all the way around. It's like a total makeover, a total redo. And the things that happened in the past, you know, that were chopped, you're moved away from those things, moving. You're being smarter. This is all about you, Aquarius, because these are all, look, you got two sword cards together, which represents you, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, okay? And these are actual characters. So this is the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords, depending who's looking at this. Queen of Swords, another paired with the Ace of Swords. Here we have the King or Queen of Swords. And as you can tell, they're very meticulous. They think a lot. They're all in their head. They strategize just about every little thing. They pick a piece, they'll pick. I don't know if Aquariuses should be some kind of surgeons or something, because they like to pick or something that they can just cut up and carve up, some kind of mad scientists or something like that, because they like to pick things apart, and they be aloof at it to where people don't even really realize what they're doing, because they feel like, being that they're so aloof, that they think that they're stupid, or they're crazy or something of that nature. But in all actuality, they're picking you apart, little by little. They're picking you apart, and they're finding out exactly who you are and where you're coming from. And this is a strategy that all Aquariuses, or most air signs, do. They're good at picking people apart. They're being visionaries. They're good at being spiritualists. They're good at being psychic and seeing in the future, way, way in the future. A lot of times when they make a prediction, it might not happen right away. It may take some see so far into the future, it may take a couple of years before you really see the action behind it. That's how futuristic Aquarius is. They're very unique, different people, out of the box, and they like to have people on their side. But it's so hard for them because they love people so much, because they're humanitarians. They are brought here to help humanity. That's what their calling is, to help humanity in any means necessary, through their psychic ability, through getting out there, being political. Most political people are Aquariuses. If you really do your research, find out what their birthday is. Most of them are Aquariuses or Capricorns, somewhere in there. Capricorns, Aquariuses are all kind of like humanitarians. They like to help people. They overdo it sometimes with their help. They sacrifice their life sometimes for people. That's why they are number one on top of the zodiac sign as Aquarius. This is always the age of Aquarius, because they're always so far ahead. This is strategy. This is figuring things out. This is playing the game to win. No more losing out on things. Thinking things through. Cutting. The Queen of Swords don't play. She or he is standing there with the sword, okay, in his hand, and it's like right next to him, okay? And he's focusing on his game plan here. He's focusing on his next move or her next move, okay? Anybody come to try to, interfere on this game plan here, they got their sword and they're letting you know, hey, don't play with me. And they're very well protected with armor. You see the armor that he's wearing? Very protected. Like nice things, materialistic. They like nice things. So he looks, or she, this could be he or she, looks very, very beautiful. Most Aquariuses are very attractive, even at an older age. They're always thinking all the time, even when they're at aloof, or you think that they're at aloof, they are study thinking, study picking things apart, study wanting to be checkmate. That's an Aquarius for you, okay? And these sword signs are all talking about here, if they're heavy energy with the Ace of Swords, of mental stability, mentally focused. You see how she's very focused. She's focused at what she's doing. This is all almost robotic about her ways. It's like she's being led and guided, or her or him being led and guided by spirit guides, because they're sharp. They're on top of their toes. They're making sure things get done right, no matter what's going on around them. They know how to play the game. They're in the game to win. They're not losers. They're not in competition with anybody, but they like to win. They like to show their stuff, and then they're gonna win. Coming around the third week. Okay, this was the first week. These two moving. I see somebody, y'all moving, being content. Um, victory for you in your life, guarding yourself, letting people know what you want, what you don't want in life, speaking up, finally coming to that point at the end, almost at the end of your rope here, and you're like, that's it, I've had enough. People are starting to get cut out of my life that don't belong there. This is a card of victory in whatever you do, achievement, good things coming your way, protection, shielded, guarded. This is strategy, always in strategy, picking things apart so you can know your next move, making that thinking before you act. Now, as you before didn't do, now you've got the knowledge to think before you act. Okay, coming along the third week, we're gonna have here. You're looking for some good news coming, and it's coming because you're waiting. You're standing there waiting. This is the Page of Rods. It's got something to do with you waiting on some type of information regarding someone or something in your life. You're waiting. You're looking out. This is going to happen. Whatever information that you receive, you're sitting there like, come on with it. I know you're coming. I know you get ready to call. And this is the relationship thing. So I'm feeling a lot that there's somebody that goes through this same old cycle of, that's why you're planning. You already know. That's why you're planning on what you're going to already know and what you're going to say and what your maneuver is going to be. You already going to know your game plan. You're going to have your stuff together. And you're getting ready for this call or this communication from this person that probably from the past I'm picking up, or somebody that used to be or think they can come in and out of your life whenever they feel like it, and you done changed. You done changed your whole game plan while they was out doing whatever, and now they done got, disappointed by somebody else, and they want you to rock them back to baby. They feel like they can just, call you and text you or come whenever they feel like it. You'll be there for them. But you know what? Aquarius has got a plan for them this time. Finally woke up from that daydream into reality. But see, they don't know it yet. The people that's going to deliver, we know it. The paid, we already done seen it. We know now, and we're ready for them. We standing there just waiting. Go ahead, make that call, throw that text out there. Do the same old thing you always do, but this time I'm ready for you, and I got my game plan ready for you. I got you all figured out, man. Okay, and you ain't gonna win, not this time, and you're gonna be pissed off because you're gonna see that I done crossed over. This is the Ace of Rods, another ace sitting underneath the Ace of Cups. My God, 1, 2, 3. So far, 3 major arcana cards here. Come on, Aquarius. You got it going on here. Keep doing a good job. You've crossed over. Look how bright and sunny this card is. You're doing it with ease. You got a happy look on your face. It's almost like you want to run across that pole. You're like, fuck the past. Because you know who this person is, and it might be some temptation in there, but you know what? You already your spirit guides have already informed you. Your third eye is open now. You see what's going on. You're just waiting for this day to come so you can just say, adios, amigos. I got bigger fish to fry. You think I'm gonna sit back and wait for you and take you back again after all what you've done or what I let you do? But I'm not gonna let you do it no more. I'm out. Okay, I'm out. I might, talk to you or whatever, listen what the heck you have to say, but I want to tell you that it's over. It ain't happening. With the Ace of Rods moving forward. This is a card of movement, and it's moving forward with it being an ace. Congratulations to some of you Aquariuses out there that's changing your whole life here over, it looks like to me. You're just changing everything. Moving forward, and from this communication of something, some type of temptation, I'm thinking from the past or something that just maybe came up or something, and it's not a good situation to be in. You decide to walk away from it. Just, move totally away from it. You feel as though, that it's not right, a situation, as far as a romance or relationship. It's not the right relationship for you. It's not the right person for you. It could be more than one person. You may have made the decision just to leave them both alone. It may be two people involved. So you might have made a decision to just walk away from both because neither one is saying anything about anything. Okay, so the next we have another major arcana card, which is the moon. Okay, being that we had the Ace of Rods, which is moving forward and moving forward with confidence and moving forward fast. This is some fast movement. We're talking about the Ace of Rods. It's fast moving into the future. No looking back, hair blowing. You're moving so fast that, the past don't even matter anymore from this person who wants to have some kind of communication with you. I'm believing again, as I say, from the past or somebody you just recently met. And this could be a fire sign, or they may have fire in their natal chart. Okay. And that's an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, okay, that you may hear from, or somebody with a fire in their, sun, moon. It could be their sun, moon, or rising sign, okay. The reason why you're running away from this person is because you don't trust them. You don't trust nothing about them. Whatever they say to you or whatever they try to talk to you about, it may sound all good and all that kind of stuff. It may sound interesting. It may be even tempting, to you because you cared about this person a whole lot. You put a whole lot an investment in there. You planned on being with this person for a long time, but they let you down, and now they want to come back in because they feel like they can do this to you. They feel like you're the same person that you've always been, which is a pushover and can get over and can manipulate you, but you're not having it. You're running away from this communication from this person. You're going the opposite direction from him. Let me show you these cards. This is the communication. Do I have it the right? No. This is the communication card, which is the person either from the past or somebody you just met, and you don't really. They may be tied up with somebody else. It may be a three-way relationship here or something, and the person from the past too. It may be two or three people coming at you, and it could be a fire sign or air sign, something of that nature. And these two people, you thought about it for a minute. Like I said, it could be a little tempting what they're saying because, they putting on a face, basically. I think two of them are basically doing the same thing. They're putting on a false face. They're telling you false things to make you to hang in there. They want you maybe just for sexual reasons, or one could be for sexual reason. The other one could be for all sexual, whatever he can get out of it. This other person that you used to feel for, he's in it for whatever he can get out of it. But he's going to come out like he's, changed and all this kind of stuff, tell you the same old, but you're running away from him. You're going a different direction from both of them if there's two. because you already know that they're full of shit. Like I said, with the moon, you're illuminated. Your third eye is operating in spirit, and spirit is showing you in your dreams. Spirit is telling you in your ears. Spirit is working with you and by your side to let you know that, yeah, these things, yeah, he is hiding things. Yes, he's wearing a face. Yes, you need to run, and you need to freaking run as fast as you can. Okay, that's what the ace coming in here, Rod, showing you moving away from this person, because why? There's still deception. There's still secrets. There's things that you know that they're hiding, and you're not going to tolerate that. And with the you got the Queen of Cups here. With the Queen of Cups, says again, you see a moon up there, a quarter of a moon, so that means it's not fully illuminated. That's why I say I think it's two people. And I'm just picking up water sign, or either they're, it could be their rising or sun sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. They may be full of shit. Whoever these two people are, male or females, coming after you are full of shit. It may be two because of the moon, and in this one that shows the moon, which is the Queen of Cups, and it's an emotional card. You've been emotionally damaged by whoever this person is. You've been emotionally damaged by this person in the past. Look at the clothes. They're ripped up. You're drinking wine. You got your head down. You got your feet in the water. You got your hand and your foot in the water, and you got your head down. Like, you know what? I done been through this bullshit before. I'll be darned if I have to go through it again. You're remembering by those wounds that you're still carrying with your clothes being ripped like that. And you already see the deceit in this person, no matter what they say. And like I said, it may be tempting, and they may be talking as though, but you already know through your intuition and through your visions and through your angel guides that they're full of shit, and you got to keep it moving. You can't get like this again. There's no way you're going to go back to this again, because if you know by the moon, you already see it, you know it's there, the deceit, you know it's standing right up underneath the Ace of Swords, with you guarding your heart. You're guarding your heart with your hand up, and you got your sword up, saying, if you come too close, I'm going to cut you down. Okay? And I'm cutting through. I win, you don't. Because I've already thought this thing through. I know, I seen it, and I feel it. I know you're coming. I got that energy. I know where it's coming from now, because my God's told me, whatever test this is, I'm winning. I'm winning at it, not you. Okay? So don't come at me. This moon is under the Ace of Swords. Don't come at me, because I'm cutting you off. The Ace of Rods is up underneath the Ace of Cups. So that's emotional stuff that, you used to have for this person. You know that, but you ran away from it. You chose to move forward, okay? Especially after the contact. They're going to try to contact you, and you're going to be like, no, I ain't with it. Because I know there's some hidden things. I see what's going on now. I don't have the rose-colored glasses on like I used to. You did this here to me a few times. I ain't going to forget that, because that's underneath the King of Swords, who thinks and remembers and wins and strategizes, think things through, and feels as though, hey, I remember this shit right here, how you made me feel, left me alone, left me unsure. It ain't gonna happen again. Great job, Aquariuses. Great job. Okay, now let's get to the Goddess and Goddess of this card. This is by Tony Carmine Celerio, whatever his name is. Okay, this is Goddess of Justice. Okay, Goddess of Justice. I'm trying to get the glare off of it. And you see there's another sword there. So this reminds me of, this may be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, which is yourself. Aquarius, this is you. Okay? You're going to have justice in this case. Justice, Goddess of Justice. You got your sword here. And I'm also looking at the stars above here, which is also the star card, or the Yeah, the star card, which is Aquarius too, which is the water barrier. So this definitely is an Aquarius that they're pointing out here with the stars. That means the star card in the regular rider deck. And she's carrying a sword in her hand, which means an air sign. Swords are air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So this is you. Again, this is all about Aquarius here, and you're under protection. You're under heavy protection with your spirit guides and angels and the Most High who sent them to you. Okay, let's see what it has to say for you, Aquarius. Goddess of justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. Okay, I can roll with that. I can understand that. What seems injustice is actually a blessing. So, whatever you went through with this person that may try to come back, or they may be in the picture now, maybe more than one person, it could be two, it could be three, and they caused you a lot of pain and agony in your life, okay? You don't, and you got a lot of swords. Well, you got swords and uh you got swords and you got a little bit of everything. You got the wands, you got the swords, and you got the cups. Okay. Rods, cups, swords. But you got these major cards, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of rods, which are the heavy duty cards, and over rods, all this other stuff, and the moon. But the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Rods and the Ace of Swords, three major arcana cards, really is throwing this moon away, because you can see everything now. Everything is there to be seen. You're not going to go through this anymore with this person. You're cutting them off. Or anybody else who comes up in your life with this type of any type of negative energy. You're cutting them clean off. Because you're going to be the justice. You're going to judge. You're going to judge the situation. You're going to be clever, and you're going to see it with your eyes wide open. There's no more fantasy land for you, Aquarius. You see it for what it is, and you're going to be thinking this over. You're going to strategize. You already see it coming, and you already know what you're going to do. So justice, what may seem like an injustice, is going to be a blessing for you, Aquarius. And that's good, okay? Wise decision, and it makes sense. Guardian angel says you make the wise decision. And I just said that anyway. You're gonna make the wise decision here. You're gonna lay down the law when it comes to this. And you know what? That person might get mad, or whoever might get mad. Oh well. You need to think back on what you've done to make this person make this decision about you, whether you changed or not. You're gonna make the right decision here, and you're gonna decide to move forward. Is what I'm seeing here. Definitely for a lot of you Aquariuses that's going through this or went through this. I can't read it no other way, and I'm not saying that just because I'm Aquarius. I just don't. There's nothing else that can tell me that you will. Maybe a small percent, maybe because of maybe the Queen of Cups and the Moon card. Maybe there may be some temptation for some of you, but by the card that's up on top of you, which is the Ace of Swords under the Moon, telling me that you see everything about this person and you're going to stop it. You're actually with the King of Swords on top of the Queen of Cups. Is like you're going to be using your head over your emotions. Okay? So you're going to be thinking, you already done made up your mind what you're going to do before it even happens. You already know. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Okay, now we're going to do the bonus card, which is the alphabet of lovers. They're in this nice little sachet, and they're German. They're from Germany. So they have German interpretations and English interpretations, and they're very, very, very powerful cards. I like them. There's a bunch of them. I think there's like 78 in them. You can get these off of, you have to type it in your search engine, Google searching, and get them because they're hard to find. But they cost a pretty penny to get. They're worth it once you get them. They're called the Alphabet for Lovers. Okay. Now just pick one out. And let me show you the illustration. Okay, and I'm going to see what it says. The importance of expressing your needs. That's what I'm saying when I, with this right here. No more playing around. No more acting like, you can't express the way you feel with someone. No more being intimidated or dominated by anybody in your life. That phase of your life is over with. You protecting your heart with your hand up, and you are in protective mode with your with your sword up to you, just in case somebody wants to get too doggone close to you. That that's the ace right there. That's the ace of swords right there. That's top dog right there. They don't play. There's no playing around anymore. You see the light now. So you're protecting you're heavily protected. You are protecting yourself big time because you learned from the past. You decided to move away from the choppy waters or this choppy relationship into a smoother ride for yourself here. You moved away from all that. And you already thought about what you're going to do before you do it. It's all in strategy because you see something coming. You feel it coming. It happens all the time with this certain person that you are very emotionally tied to. You're going to hear from them again. And you know what? You're going to tell them to kiss it where the sun don't shine this time. And you're going to tell them. And you're going to tell them that I see the deceit. I know you're hiding something. I know there's deception, and I know there's manipulation still there. So continue to wear your mask, but wear it with someone else, because you're doing no more damage here. And with this card again, as I said, the importance of expressing your needs. So you have to express your needs. Whoever you get involved with, you have to express your needs, even to this person who may come back. Some of you may, see what they do after you express your needs. Either they're going to run, or they're going to, show you, you're going to let them show you if you're going to, confirm to their needs. If not, you're out of there. You are out of there, because it's just going to be the same old crap all over again. Same old hidden secret, same old dumb stuff, and same old, leaving you all by yourself, broken hearted and all that shit. So you're gonna have to tell them what you want. If you want this person, tell them what you want. If you don't want this person, tell them you don't want them. Tell them the reason why. And then, keep on moving on, because there's better on its way. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I enjoyed it. Um, it spoke a lot on myself as well. Some of the things in here, and it lifts my spirits. I hope it lifts your spirits. It's all good. And if you need a full it's not for everybody. It's just going to resonate to some. There's a gazillion Aquariuses out there, and if you need a full detailed reading on anything, just, my information is below in the description field. I want to thank you all for sharing and for caring, and for visiting, sharing my videos, all across the media. I thank all you ones who joined in on the free questions. I really enjoyed doing that. It was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much. I had to do a lot of typing. Good thing I knew how to type, that was my profession, typing. And I was able to get to a lot of you, and Actually, I heard from a lot of you for the prizes. So we're giving everybody 2 weeks. That's going to be the end of the first week of April. And I'm going to, the people that I have already, I'm going to mail those out. And if the rest of the people don't contact me, I'm going to redistribute it to other people that's on the list. Okay. And then I'll put a video out on that. But thank you so much. I care about you all so very, very much. And I love each and every one of you. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. There's some good things coming up here that I've been getting from my angel guides and the Most High as I've been moon gazing and getting my third eye more power to it. Seeing through it well. Seeing things before it happens so I can duck and dodge. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. Eyes wide open. Got a plan for you, baby. And it ain't gonna be what you think it is. All right, you Aquariuses, look, I love you all and thank you so very, very much. And thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for your beautiful comments. If I haven't gotten to you yet, I will be getting to you. I'm so busy, okay, with readings and other things that I do as well. Things that I'm trying to conjure up to help this be a better site and help other people be more interactive with you guys, okay? Be a little bit more personal with everybody. So hang in there with me, you guys. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Like, comment, do your thing that you've been doing. And I love it. I love each and every one of you. And as I always say, love is all there is. And love is all there ever be. That's